Review exercise 5. Question number 1. Solve each of the following. D part 49f square minus 140f plus 100 is equal to 0. As my first and last term both are perfect square, also my last term is having a sign of plus. So I can go towards completing square. 49f is the perfect square of 7f minus 2 plus 100 is the perfect square of 10 equals to 0. So 7f and 10. 2 7s are 14. 14 into 10 is 140. And this f will remain as. It can be written as 7f minus 10 whole square is equal to 0. Now taking square root on both sides. 7f minus 10 square is equal to square root of 0. 7f minus 10 is equal to 0. 7f is equal to 0 plus 10. 7f is equal to 10. 7 is being multiplied, so on the other side it will be divided. After division, we can change this improper fraction to a mixed fraction. So 1 whole 3 by 7 is the root of the given equation. Question number 2, D part. Solve each of the following. D part 5p plus 1 into p plus 4 is equal to 2 into 7p plus 5. First I am going to reduce this equation to a standard quadratic equation, for which I am going to simplify it. 5p into p plus 4 plus 1 into p plus 4 is equal to 14p plus 10. 5p square plus 20p plus p plus 4 is equal to 14p plus 10. 5p square, 20p plus p, both are like terms, so it will give us 21p plus 4 minus 14p minus 10 is equal to 0. 5p square, 21p minus 14p is plus 7p plus 4 minus 10 is equal to minus 6 is equal to 0. Okay, this is our standard quadratic equation. So I think you can solve this by yourself. So you have to complete rest of the question at your home by yourself. Question number 3, first part. Solve the equation 2x square minus 11x minus 21 is equal to 0. My first and last term both are not perfect squares. So I am going towards midterm break factorization. Any two terms, any two numbers whom if I multiply, I should get minus 42x square, and after adding or subtracting those two same numbers, I should get minus 11x. So I came up with the numbers minus 14x plus 3x minus 21 is equal to 0. From the first two terms, I can take 2x common, it will be x minus 7. From the last two terms, I am going to take 3 common, x minus 3, 7s are 21 is equal to 0. It reduces to x minus 7 into 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. Product of two factors is 0, which means either of these factors are 0, or 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. X is equal to 7 or 2x is equal to minus 3, x is equal to minus 3 by 2, and after division x is equal to minus 1 whole 1 by 2. These two are the possible roots of the equation. Second part. Hence, solve 2 into y plus 2 whole square minus 11 into y plus 2 minus 21 is equal to 0. When you compare the first part and the second part, you came to know that the variable x is now being replaced by y plus 2. So I am going to use capital X for y plus 2. So it will be 2 into capital X square minus 11 into capital X minus 21 is equal to 0. Now both equations are same, which means their solution will also be same. So capital X equals to 7 or capital X equal to minus 1 whole 1 by 2. But capital X was y plus 2 is equal to 7 and y plus 2 is equal to minus 1 whole 1 by 2. Y is equal to 7 minus 2, y is equal to 5, or y is equal to minus 3 by 2 minus 2. Now I have to take the LCM. 2 minus 3 minus 4 y is equal to minus 7 by 2, and after division minus 3 whole 1 by 2. So these are the roots. Question number 4, first part. If x is equal to 3 is the solution of 2x square minus 5x plus k is equal to 0, find the value of k. Okay, equation given to us is 2x square minus 5x plus k is equal to 0. We are given that x is equal to 3 is the solution, which means it will definitely satisfy the equation. So instead of writing x in the equation, we will replace x with, as x is equal to 3 is the solution, which means it will definitely satisfy this equation. So I am going to replace x with 3 square minus 5 into 3 plus k is equal to 0. 2 into 9 minus 15 plus k is equal to 0. 18 minus 15 plus k is equal to 0. 3 plus k is equal to 0. K is equal to minus 3. Second part. Hence, find other solution of 2x square minus 5x plus k is equal to 0. As you all know that quadratic equation has two solutions. One solution is already given in the question and we have to find the other one. So 2x square minus 5x plus, instead of writing k, I am going to put the value of k, which is minus 3 is equal to 0. 2x square minus 5x minus 3 is equal to 0. My first and my last term both are north of x square, so I have to go towards midterm break factorization, for which I have chosen the number minus 6x and plus x minus 3 is equal to 0. From the first two terms I am going to take 2x common. It will be x minus 3. From the last two terms I am going to take plus 1 common. X minus 3 is equal to 0. It reduces to x minus 3 into 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. Product of two factors is again 0, which means either of these factors are 0. X is equal to 3 or 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. 2x is equal to minus 1. X is equal to minus 1 by 2. So these are the two roots. We were already given with x is equal to 3 is the solution. So x is equal to minus 1 by 2 is the other solution of the given equation. Question number 5. The difference of two numbers is 3. So we are talking about two numbers. So I am going to take those two numbers are, let the numbers are x and y. We are given that the difference is 3. By difference, which we mean when we subtract them, we get 3. The square of the smaller number is equal to 4 times the larger number. Definitely when we are taking the difference, we mean larger minus smaller, which means our larger number is x. Number is x and smaller number is y. So condition given to us is the square of the smaller number. Square of the smaller number is 4 times the larger number. So name this as equation number 1. If x minus y is equal to 3, then x is equal to 3 plus y. I am going to put the value of y put in equation 2. Y square is equal to 4x. So instead of writing x, I am going to replace x by 3 plus y. Y square plus 12 plus 4y. Y square is equal to 12 plus 4y. Y square minus 4y minus 12 is equal to 0. Y square minus 4y minus 12 is equal to 0. My first term is perfect square, but my last term is not perfect square. So I have to go towards midterm like factorization. I need two numbers whom if I multiply I should get 12. But when I add or subtract those two numbers I should get minus 4. So I came up with the numbers minus 6y and plus 2y minus 12 is equal to 0. From first two numbers I am going to take y common, y minus 6. From the last two I can take 2 common, y minus 6 is equal to 0. It reduces to y minus 6 into y plus 2 is equal to 0. Y minus 6 is equal to 0 or y plus 2 is equal to 0. Y is equal to 6 or y is equal to minus 2. So now we are having two choices, if we take y as 6 or if we take y as minus 2. So I am going to use it in question number 1. You can choose either of these. So I am going to choose the first one. Equation number 1. If we are taking y as 6, x minus y was 3. So x minus 6 is equal to 3. X is equal to 3 plus 6. X is equal to 9. If we take y as 6, then the value of x comes to be 9. Now if we take y as minus 2, then again equation number 1 implies x minus y is equal to 3. X minus into minus 2 is equal to 3. X plus 2 is equal to 3. X is equal to 3 minus 2. X is equal to 1. So these are the two possible numbers which we can take for the given question. 9 and 6 or 1 and minus 2. These two are the possible numbers.